Today's session we are going to see do while loop. In the previous session we have seen while loop. Now we are going to see today do while loop looping control structure. My name is Professor Pokharkar MS, HOD Computer Engineering Department, Samartha Polytechnic, Belli. So we know that there are three looping control structure. One is a while loop, another is a do while loop, and another is a for loop. So today we have to study do while loop. Okay, so what is do while loop? Now do while loop is called as a exit control loop. Now we see while loop is a entry control loop, but do while is a exit control loop. Now why it is called as exit control loop? Because it check the test condition after exiting from the body of loop. Now in while loop test condition it check if it is true, then body of loop is executed. But here at the entry point, first of all body of loop is executed and then test condition is executed. Okay, the difference is here, the first body of loop then test condition. Okay, so that it is called as a exit control loop. Now let us see the syntax of the do while loop. Do while loop is starting with the keyword do, then here body of loop, then while, then test condition, at the end here semicolon is there. In while loop there is no semicolon for the while condition, but here in do while loop there is a semicolon for while condition, and at the end statement X present outside of the body of loop. Now at the entry point here body of loop is executed. After execution of body of loop, now test condition will be checked. If it is true, then again body of loop is executed. If after execution of body of loop, again test condition is checked. If it is true, again body of loop is executed. Now this process is repeated as long as test condition is true. But when test condition become false, loop is terminated and directly statement X is executed, which is present outside of the body of loop. Now let us understand the flow chart. Now in the flow chart, what happened at the entry point, body of loop is executed. Now after execution of body of loop, test condition is checked. If test condition is true, then again body of loop is executed. After execution of body of loop, again test condition is checked. If test condition is true, again body of loop is executed. So here it forms the loop, it is do while loop, and in this process is repeated as long as test condition is true. But when test condition become false, loop is terminated and directly statement X, which is present outside of the body of loop, is executed. This is the flow chart of do while loop. Now let us see the explanation part. At the entry point, what happened? Body of loop is executed, then control goes to the test condition, it is checked. If it is true, then again body of loop is executed. Again control goes to the test condition. Again control goes to the test condition. This process is repeated as long as test condition is true. But when test condition is false, loop is terminated and directly statement X is executed. Okay, very simple part, do while loop. Now let us see the example. Now whatever the example of while loop, same examples I have written with the do while loop. Now here inside the main function, X variable is declared and initialized with 0. Here do loop. Here inside the do printf Samartha poly X plus plus while X less than 5. Okay. Now here Samartha poly is displayed 5 times. Why? Now let us understand. Initially X is 0, printf Samartha poly is printed. Then X plus plus X become 1. Okay. Now here condition is check, 1 less than 5 true. Again Samartha poly is printed. Okay. Now 1 become 2. 2 again condition is check, 2 less than 5 true. Again Samartha poly is printed. Now here 2 become 3. 3 less than 5. It is true. Again Samartha poly is printed. Now 3 become 3 plus plus 3 become 4. 4 is less than 5. Again true. Again Samartha poly, printf Samartha poly is executed. So it displays the Samartha poly 5th time. X plus plus X become 5. 5 less than 5. Condition is false. Loop is terminated and the statement X which is executed, that is written 0 here. So that it prints the Samartha poly 5 times. Now next program, here I have declared and initialized X variable with 1. Now here printf %d x, that means we are printing the value of x plus plus. that means x is incrementing by 1. So here condition is given 1, x is less than equal to 5. So here for x equal to 1 it is true, x equal to 2, x equal to 3, x equal to 4, x equal to 5, it will be true. But when x becomes 6 it becomes false. That means for x equal to 1 to 5 it true, so that it print the value of x 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in the same way that I have told you in the previous example. Now next example, the program of printing the odd numbers from 1 to 100. So we are printing the odd number. The first odd number is 1 in natural number. So x equal to 1. So x1 is printed. Now 1 plus 2 it becomes 3. 3 is less than equal to 100, true. So again 3 is printed. 1 is printed, 3 is printed. Now 3 is less than equal to 100, it's true. 3 plus 2 5. 5 is less than equal to 100, again 5 is printed. So this process is repeated as long as test condition is true. Now for the until the 19th value test condition is true, but when x become 101 then test condition become false, so that it is not printed. Okay, now this is the example of odd number. Now let us see the last example, program for printing the even numbers from 1 to 100 by using do while loop. So here I have declared x is equal to 2 and initialize with 2, declared and initialize with 2. Now here 2 is printed, printf 2 is printed, 2 plus 2 4, okay, 4 is less than equal to 100, true. So again here printf percentage d x, 4 is printed, 4 plus 2 6 is less than equal to 100, so that condition true. Again 6 is printed, then 8 is printed, 10 is printed up to the 100, okay. But when x become 102 this condition become false and loop is terminated. Okay, now let us see what is the difference between while loop and do while loop, because we have implemented all the programs by using while loop. This are executing same as like do while loop. That means I want to say output is produced by while loop and do while loop was same in the previous example, but in this example we can understand the difference by watching the output. Now here while loop, now we have seen the output when test condition is true, but now let us check what will happen if the test condition is false at the entry point. Now here while x is greater than 5 I have taken the condition, and what is initial value of x? 0. So 0 is greater than 5, this condition is become false at the entry point, so that this body of loop part is not executed. Directly statement x, that is return 0, is executed and program is ended. So in this program test condition is false in while loop at the beginning, so that body of loop is not executed, so there is no any output. Okay, but in the same program, same condition using do while loop, let us see x is declared and initialized with 0. Now here do loop, again we are entering the body of loop, printf samartha poly, so that it displays output samartha poly, x plus plus x become 1. Now 1 is greater than 5, 1 is greater than 5, this is also false, so that loop is terminated, return 0 statement is encountered, program is ended. Now what difference we have seen here? The difference is that in the while loop at the entry point, if the condition is false, then body of loop is never executed, not a single time also. But in do while loop, if test condition is false at the entry point, then also body of loop is executed at least one time. Okay, in do while loop, if test condition is false, then also body of loop is executed for one time. But in while loop at the entry point, if test condition is false, then body of loop is not executed. Okay, so let us stop here. I hope that you understand do while loop. Let us stop. Thank you.